In this video, I'm going to share the detail about how you can create the item conversion goal and how you can trigger it, how you can connect it with the Google Tag Manager. So for that, what you have to do is first of all go in the goals and click on conversion and then summary. You will land on this page and you have to click on create conversion action button. In this option, there is a two different option. Just unmark this and just click on conversion on website and just click on save and continue. Here we have a different option for the item view. We will go in page view. And there is a two different option manually with the code and automatically without code. You can select the manually with the code, and here what we will go is we can make this item view. Google Ads. So here is a different option for the value. Use a different value for each conversion. For the e-commerce, every product have a different conversion value. So we can select it different conversion value for each conversion. And here is a count. We can select for the e-commerce every. And there is a different option for the conversion record. You can select 90 days, and then there is a attribution. You can select data driven and then click on done. Now here you can click on save and continue. Now we have a three options: set up with the Google tag and email instruction to the email instructions to the webmaster and use Google Tag Manager. We will go to with the use Google Tag Manager. We have a conversion ID and conversion label. These two are the very important information for us. We will add these two information in our Google Tag Manager. For the Google Tag Manager, what you need to do is you have to create. First of all, let me check if I have created. I can delete it. No. Okay, what you need to do is you have to click on new button, click on Google Tag configuration and click on Google Ads and Google Ads conversion tracking. Here we will enter our conversion ID. This is our conversion ID and this is our conversion label. You can add both of them. For the conversion value and the currency code, the transaction code only add while purchasing. So we are not creating a purchasing event, so we do not add the transaction ID. We will add conversion value and currency code. For this purpose, we can duplicate this page and in that we will click on preview button, click on connect. Here what you need to do is you have to just scroll down. Actually my product, I have just added one product for the video purpose in my footer, so I just click on that and here is my product. So basically it's an item view. So here is my product and product description and product view page. So let's go on that and here is a view item. And what you need to do is this is a data layer basically, and what we need is e-commerce. Uh, in that we need a item and the price and the currency. These are the thing we need. So first of all we can just copy this e-commerce and create a data layer. Click on plus button, click on variable configuration and click on data variable. And here you have to enter the e-commerce and then there is an item dot, to copy this, then dot, then zero, then dot, and then you have to just copy the price, paste it there and make it, item, item view value, or you can make it conversion value, and then just click on save. And then you have to add the currency. For the currency, what you need to do is again just click on this button and click on new variable button, plus button, and click on variable configuration. Just click on data layer, and here what we will do is we will copy the e-commerce and dot, and then we will copy currency, and you can just add it, currency item view. Just save it, and these two information are automatically fetched in our this conversion. And next thing is what we need to do is triggering. Just click on new variable, click on trigger, and then click on custom event. And now go back, and in a view item we have a event name is view item. Just copy it and paste it there, and paste it view item event. Just click on save, and here what you need to do is item view Google Ads conversion. You can just click on save, and after that you can just click on submit button as well, and just I'm adding this, clicking on publish, and after that go back to your Google Ads and click on finish. Here we have a page view item, item view basically, and this is not active right now. This is, we have created this one, and this one is not active right now. So what we need to do is go back to your GTM, click on workspace, and click on preview button. Add your domain, click on connect, and go back to your product page view, click on that, and this is our page view basically. So just go back and click on continue. So here our page item view Google Ads conversion is 5. So just click on that, click on, this is our conversion label, this is our currency code of item view, this is our conversion ID, and this is our conversion item conversion value, and this is our tag name, and this is triggered successfully. And how we can verify it, we can just refresh this page, and the item view Google Ads, this conversion action item is will be change the status from inactive to no recent conversion. So just refresh this page and let's see this status will be changed or not. Now the status of the item view Google Ads is changed. There is no recent conversion now. Once we will create the campaigns for that, and we will add this in our campaigns, the no recent conversion status will be the change, and number of conversion will be show. So if you need any help in Google Ads conversion tracking and any Google Ads campaign creation related stuff, you can contact me. My WhatsApp number is mentioned in this video, and also my portfolio is mentioned in the description. So if you need any help, feel free to contact me. And for the consultation, there is no charges for that. You can just jump on my WhatsApp and we can discuss further. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and please also share the video on your social media. Thank you so much.